Finalmente, hoy tenemos el honor de tener a Sean con nosotros, el director de ISLA. Es realmente un honor. It's an honor. I'm going to switch to English now. It's a true honor to have him here. He has guided me from the very beginning, 5 years ago, when we started this process without any expectation. He has been a hand that I can say, hey, I need support with this, and without questions, he was there to support me. And now we have a more formal affiliation with him, and we couldn't be more excited to continue to learn with him. We meet weekly on a weekly call, and every single time I feel like I'm back in college because I am learning an immense amount of knowledge. I'm very thankful for that. Yesterday we walked through all the classrooms, and he gave us a lot of really valuable feedback as to how to continue to improve. I think that throughout this year, you are going to see where we're at now, where we were before, and the sky's the limit. We are heading towards great things. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for trusting us, and welcome Sean to the stage.
Thank you, thank you. Are we proud of Jessica and what she built here? The only reason that I can give advice is because I have made so many mistakes, and I've made them of all types. And when I get to see them in action, when I see someone closer there, I can say, hey, I've done that before. Let me give you some advice here. And I think that's such a big part of what we do here with project-based learning. We put learning in the hands of our students. They build from zero into something that they can present to the world. And then when they're finished, they realize what they could do better, what they want to improve. And a lot of what they realize comes from you. And I think it's clear here, let's be honest. We are different. Are you different? Do you feel different than most people? I think so too. Our education for our children is different. We choose to live differently. We choose to raise our children differently. We expect our children to have a life that is very different. And in order for them to have that, we have to think very differently about how we look at their work and how we respond to them when they present it to us. So that's part of what I want to talk about here today. And I will say it in Spanish as well because it's that important. When you enter the rooms, you are looking at what appears to be products. My poster, my essay, this is what I built in art, or this is what I made. But that's really not what this process is about. The process is about the process. And so if we want our children to understand that we value them making mistakes, that we value them learning and reflecting, then we have to show them how much we value the process. When you go into these rooms, each one of those children needs your attention, not just your child. As much as you want to go see your child, it's very important that you go around and see everything. Because what is it if we don't have an audience, right? And if we have an audience, and those children don't just hear you say, hey, good job, that's really great. But instead, how did you come up with that? What was your biggest challenge? What was the hardest part of doing this? What would you do differently next time? If they know that you're asking them those questions, and if they know that you're going to come around lots of people, not just their mother and father, but lots of people, the leaders of this community are coming around and giving them an audience, it is going to drive their future projects. As Jessica said, the sky is the limit, and this comes from your feedback and your participation. If those children know, hey, I can take a risk, I can do something unusual, and when I do, I'll have people ask me questions about it for the next 6 weeks, and the next 5 units of this year, and the next many years of their education, you will see the results of that feedback from you and that ability to reflect.